Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about jobs in Canada, right? Jobs in Canada that do not require any form of education, jobs that do not require that you have any experience whatsoever, and jobs that you can even apply to from outside of Canada. You don't necessarily have to be in Canada to be able to apply for those jobs, right? So, because I know a lot of people say it's not possible for you to get a job in Canada whilst you're outside of Canada. That's not true. Of course, you can get a job in Canada whilst you're outside of Canada. It is very much possible. There are employers that are willing to employ you, the foreign worker, whilst you're still in your country, to come into Canada and work for them. And this is majorly because of the fact that um, some Canadian citizens have chosen not to take up those job positions, right? So now these companies, these employers are left without workers. They are left with no one to do their jobs for them. All right, they are almost at the brink of folding up. So they are desperate for foreign workers who are going to come in and do these jobs for them so that their companies can continue to stay afloat. And this is where the foreign worker comes into play, right? So there are jobs in Canada that you can apply for, actually get the jobs, be able to relocate into Canada, and if you so desire, with your family as well. Very much possible. All right. So you don't necessarily need to have any education. You don't have to have any work experience. Some of these jobs, they will train you to do the duties that they want you to carry out. They'll actually go ahead and train you. And these jobs are permanent jobs as well. They're not seasonal, temporary jobs that have, you know, expiry dates, right? These are permanent jobs, 30 to 40 hours a week jobs that pay very, very well. Okay, so we're going to be going into some of these jobs, see the requirements for these jobs, see how much they pay, see, uh, um, the work conditions, for these jobs. And at the end of the day as well, I'm going to be showing you how you can contact these employers, because this is really key as well. Because if you know these employers and you don't have a way of contacting them, that is going to be a very, very big problem, a big hurdle that you need to overcome. So I'm going to show you how you can contact these employers so you can reach out to them, send them your CVs, send them your cover letters and everything that they require of you for you to be able to get the job. And then most importantly as well, I'm going to show you how you can search for these jobs on your own, because you should be able to apply for these jobs on your own without requiring anybody to help you, do them. You should be able to sit down at your house, get a computer, log on, and then apply for these jobs on your own, right? When it's time for interviews with these companies, you should be able to go ahead and do the interviews and get everything done on your own and then relocate. You don't necessarily need assistance from anybody else. You can do it yourself. You don't need assistance from anyone else. You and you alone are good enough to get this done, to see it through to the end, right? So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can search for these positions, streamline these positions into these jobs into what you actually require or what you're looking for. Okay, so these jobs you can find on Government of Canada Job Bank. All right, so when you get to this website, I'm going to put the link of this website in the description. You get to this website, you come down to advanced, all right, because we're trying to streamline this search. Okay, we want jobs that do not have any work experience, jobs that do not require any form of education whatsoever. So right here, education and training, no education required. Years of experience, no experience required. Intended applicants, Canadians and international candidates. That's where you fall under as a foreign worker, international candidates. So let's keep going. Job categories, job source. So we need verified jobs, right? Jobs that have been verified by Job Bank. These are the jobs that we were looking at applying to. And then what else? We have temporary foreign workers under employment groups. We'll go to temporary, we'll click temporary foreign workers, and then we're looking at permanent jobs, and we want them to be full-time as well. Okay, and then in English, because Canada has the English and the French side, so we're looking at English. If you want to apply to a job in maybe in Quebec where they speak a lot of French, you can tick French as well. That's pretty much it. And so we're going to go ahead and click on number of results, 175 results. This is what we have here. So these are all the jobs based on what we have selected, right? Full-time jobs, permanent, for foreign workers, international candidates, temporary foreign workers, verified jobs, no education required, in English, no experience whatsoever. So these are our specifications here. So all these jobs here have all of these specifications in them. Okay, so we're going to go through a few of them, and you will see the employers and their conditions of employment and all the benefits that they have for the foreign worker. Okay, so we're going to look at this first one. This is the job of a cleaner. This is verified as well. This is the name of the company, J-Man Janitorial Services Limited. All right, this is a permanent employment. It starts as soon as possible, and it's verified. Okay, and they have they're applying for their LMIA. All right, so they qualify to employ as well as soon as they get their LMIA. So here the language is English, education, no degree, no certificate, no diploma required. Experience, you don't necessarily have to have any experience because they will train you. All right, and then your responsibilities, the tasks. All you have to do is sweep, mop, wash, polish floors, dust furniture, vacuum carpeting, area rugs, draperies, upholstered furniture, distribute, clean towels and toiletries, clean and disinfect elevators, pick up debris and empty trash containers, wash windows, walls, and ceilings, address customers' complaints or concerns. Additional information, security and safety. They're going to do your criminal record check. That is standard for every company that decides to employ a foreign worker. So next is work conditions and physical capabilities. It's a fast-paced environment. You should be able to work under pressure. You have tight deadlines. It's a job that has repetitive tasks. So it has tasks that you get to do every day, repeated tasks that you do every day. So every day, the tasks that you get to do remain the same. They don't change much. Okay, so you have heavy handling heavy loads, physically demanding job, combination of sitting, standing, and walking, standing for extended periods, bending, crouching, and kneeling. These are some of the things you're going to be doing whilst you're at the job. And then personal suitability. You need to be client focused. You need to be flexible. You need to be reliable. You need to be a team player. Who can apply to this job? The employer accepts applications from Canadian citizens and permanent or temporary residents of Canada, other candidates with or without a valid Canadian work permit, with or without. So that's where the foreign worker comes into play. Without Canadian work permit, so you're allowed to apply for this job, even though you're not in Canada, even though you don't have a work permit, you can go ahead and apply for this job. Now, this job is advertised until the 11th of January 2023. Okay, so you still have some time to apply for this job. Okay, now if you need to apply for this job, you need to be able to contact the employer. So this is how you contact the employer. You click on this button here, show how to apply. You click on it, it'll open up, and here you have the email of the employer. So all you need to do is send your documents. If you have CVs, if you have your CV, your cover letter, if you have any certificate you have, if you have any awards, whatever it is that you think will help your case, whatever you think will help you get the job, send it to this email, and the employer will receive it and go through all of your documents and then see if you qualify, for the job position. Okay, now we're going to go into another job as well. This is for light duty cleaner. A light duty cleaner. This is verified as well. This pays about $19. It's a permanent employment, permanent full-time job. It has benefits, health benefits, financial benefits, long-term benefits, and other benefits as well. Okay. Another thing, when you apply for these jobs, try to indicate the job bank number, because that helps the employer to actually realize where you actually found the job, because sometimes these employers display adverts for their jobs on different sites, on different job sites. So if you put this job bank number, when you go to apply for the job, when you send in your CV, if you indicate this job bank number, they know you found the advert on job bank. Okay, so that's another crucial point that needs to be that I need to stress here. You need to make sure that you include the job bank number. That way they know you got the job from job bank. Okay, so language is English. Education, no degree, certificate, or diploma, so you don't need any education. Experience is an asset if you have the experience, but if you don't have the experience, they'll still train you on and teach you what to do. Your work setting will be a hotel, motel, or a resort. Okay, and then your responsibilities, the tasks you're supposed to carry out on the job. So you sweep, mop, wash, and polish floors, dust furniture, vacuum carpeting, area rugs, draperies, and upholstered furniture, distribute clean towels and toiletries, stock linen closets, clean, disinfect, and polish kitchen and bathroom fixtures and appliances, clean and disinfect elevators, attend to guests' requests for extra supplies or other items, provide basic information on facilities, pick up debris and empty trash containers, wash windows, walls, and ceilings, clean changing rooms and showers. Okay? Transportation and travel information. Public transportation is available. This is fantastic. So you don't necessarily have to have a car, because they're providing you with public transportation to take you from your place of residence to the job place and back. Okay. So, and again, it's advisable that you when you speak to the employer, you also verify this with them. Make sure this is like really in place. So Work conditions and physical capabilities. Repetitive tasks, physically demanding, attention to detail, standing for extra periods, bending, crouching, and kneeling. So you need to be able to do all these, to be able to qualify to take on this job. Um, Uniforms will be provided as well. Okay, your own tools and equipment. Uniform. So probably they'll tell you how to get your own uniform, and then you'll have to get that on your own. Probably where to buy one. They'll show you where to buy one. Personal suitability, client focused. So they need someone who is client focused, who has efficient interpersonal skills, who has excellent oral communication, who is flexible, someone who has initiative, someone who is reliable, who is a team player, and who values ethics as well. Okay? Benefits. So you have health benefits, financial benefits, long-term benefits. So on the health benefits, you have dental plan, disability benefits, healthcare plan, vision care benefits. Financial benefits, you have financial bonuses. Long-term benefits, you have life insurance and other benefits as well, like wellness programs and stuff. So maybe gym membership or anything like that, something like that. They'll let you know. So who can apply for this job? If you're a Canadian citizen, a permanent resident, temporary resident, um, or people who have or do not have Canadian work permits. So if you don't have Canadian work permits, you still qualify to apply for this position. So don't let that deter you from applying. Okay, this job is open until the 8th of January 2023. Okay, and this is how you can contact the employer by clicking on this green rectangular button. It says show how to apply. You click on this button, it opens up, and this is where you'll find the details of the employer. Okay, so this is their email address here, aava.hotel.hr@gmail.com. This is their email address. So you send your CV and your cover letter to this email address. This is if you desire to send to them by mail, or if you just want to walk in there. These two are relevant if you're in the country. But for someone who's not in the country, someone who's a foreign worker but not in the country, it's best that you just send them an email. This is also acceptable. All right. So we're going to look into another job. Okay, another job that does not require you to have any work experience of any kind. We have construction laborer. Okay, construction laborer. This is verified, and this is the name of the company, BMW Roofing and Siding 2000 Inc. This is the name of the company. This is a verified job. It pays $25 an hour. This is extremely good. It's a permanent job, and it is full-time as well. They have two shifts. They have the day shift and the evening shift. So you'll decide which one is best for you. It starts as soon as possible. There's 4 vacancies, and always remember when you send your CVs to them via email to include the job bank number. That way they know where you got the job from. Okay, so this company already has LMIA. This is how you know a company that already has LMIA. They've applied for LMIA and they've gotten it. So these guys are ready to employ it like right away. Like straight away, they are ready to employ. If you see this green circle here, that indicates that they already have LMIA. Okay, it says it here. This employer has an approved LMIA to hire a foreign worker to fill labor or skills shortages on a temporary basis. All right. Canadians and permanent residents are able and encouraged to apply as well. But this is for a permanent employment and it is full-time, right? This is a full-time job, right? So um, the language is English. Education, no degree, no certificate, no diploma. So you don't need any form of education to do this job. Experience, if you already have experience in construction, that's okay. But as it states here, you don't need to have any experience whatsoever. They'll train you, they'll teach you what to do. All right. So work setting is various locations. So they probably have a lot of contracts and they're looking for workers to help them out. Okay. Responsibilities. So your tasks will be to load, unload, and transport construction materials, erect and dismantle concrete forms, scaffoldings, ramps, catwalks, shoring, and barricades. Mix, pour, and spread materials, clean and pile salvaged materials, remove rubble and other debris at construction sites. Okay. Um, Additional information, work conditions and physical capabilities, handling heavy loads, physically demanding. You're going to be carrying weights of up to 23 kg. For someone who's been into construction before, that's probably not too much to handle. And this employer accepts people who are Canadian citizens, who are permanent residents, or temporary residents of Canada, and also people who are not even in Canada at the moment. So people without a Canadian work permit, you can as well apply for this job, right? This job is open until the 28th of January 2023, right? So you still have time to apply to this job position. And this is how you contact the employer. Click on this green button, it'll open up, and here you have the email address of the employer. Okay, click on this or just copy the email, go to whatever email that you use, copy this email, paste it in there, and then send them an email. Put that job bank number, the job bank number that we saw here, include the job bank number in your email. That way they know where you got the job from, okay, where you saw the advert. And that way they can address your application appropriately. All right. So there are so many jobs here. Like after streamlining, to the jobs that suit you, so jobs without education, without experience, for temporary foreign workers, that is permanent and it's full time. These are all the jobs. There are 175 jobs. 175 jobs here. And this website gets updated regularly as well. Okay, so if you're looking to apply, for a job in Canada, just come to this website. I'll put the link of this website in the description. Click on that link, come to the website, register. You can sign in here and start applying for this job. Streamline to what's relevant to you, and then start applying to all of these jobs. It's different. This is a dairy farm worker position. This came in on December 1st, and it's still on, right? So, food counter attendant, farm worker hogs, concrete finisher helper, food counter attendant. There's so many jobs here. So many jobs. So many jobs. More than you can count. You can click on show more results and it'll just keep going on and on and on and on. So go ahead and apply for these jobs. Make sure to streamline your CV to the job position that is being advertised. That way you can stand a chance of getting the job. So yeah, if you're looking to apply to a job to be able to relocate to Canada, this is where you should be, on Canada Job Bank. Streamline to the jobs that are relevant to you and then start applying. And it's advisable that you send in as many applications as possible. That way you stand a chance of landing at least one job, at least one interview. So I'm not saying you're going to land only one interview, but it opens up your chances of getting these interviews as opposed to applying to just one position. You're just streamlining your chances. If you apply to so many jobs, then you're opening up your chances to getting, that interview that you're looking for. At the end of the day, secure that job. Okay, these employers are looking for these foreign workers. They're looking for you. Okay, so the jobs are out here. You know how to get the jobs. You know how to reach out to the employers. All you have to do is start applying, start sending out your CVs to them. And all I have to wish you is good luck. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If this is your first time on this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Click the notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to get notified of it. Go ahead, put those comments in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel if you like the video. If you put your comments down in the comment section, if you subscribe, then you're just indicating to YouTube that this video is relevant, and then more people needs to see it. So go ahead and do that. Thank you very much. See you on the next video. Bye bye.